Hey, what's up, MarkKing here, and here's another one of these woman stories. I like covering because they're not picking up traction again because there's more important things in the world. And like, imagine the feminists, the liberals are kind of split right now. So now they're not all going to jump on the story and try to push it to the forefront. Anyway, this is no time for feminist reordering of the economy. This is by hmm, Karen Ellipse, an opinion contributor. Okay, it's an opinion piece. All right, so at least they let you know up front. This is from The Hill. Elected officials across the nation are working to reopen the economy. They may face difficult choices how to get back Americans to work, okay? But in Hawaii, some local leaders are looking to exploit the pandemic, proper word, under the banner of feminism. Again, feminism is just a tool of the communists, okay? When you see the people pushing these things, they're getting the ideas from somebody else, okay? And it's usually the Communist Party, whoever the Communist Party, the CCP, whoever. Anyway, the recovery plan. This is the moment to build. Okay, this is very scary, right? This is our moment to build a system that is capable of delivering gender equality, right? This is very scary. I've seen this a lot from the left, where they're pushing this idea of in your image, so rebuilding something in their image. That's what they want. I won't touch upon this, but this goes to like the usual 70 cents for 79 cents for $1 man makes. Again, men work harder, men work longer hours, men busted, right? And we all know this stuff, right? The things, if I would ever say this in the gosh, I think one time I had to do, so I was teaching this, I have a co-teacher thing, and it's just like this woman tried to push the whole thing on this. So I kept my mouth shut. I was trying to keep my job. I kept my mouth shut when she's trying to say the pay gap nonsense. And again, these are educated people who have probably more degrees than me at this point, and they push this nonsense on the youth of America. But frankly, the kids were too young to actually care about that crap. Anyway, to address their perceived injustices, the Commission calls for a dramatic restructuring of the economy. Its recommendations include avoiding austerity measures, protecting social services, and raising revenues by tapping into the Federal Reserve's lending program. Women love getting lent to. They love social services. It's called for reducing the state's reliance on the military. See, again, women don't understand military, right? There will always be somebody trying to invade your country, no matter what. If you disarm the military, again, when Donald Trump won, you think that moron in Canada wouldn't have invaded the United States because he didn't like the outcome? That Justin Trudeau guy with his fake eyebrows? He would have, and so would every enemy of the United States because didn't like the outcome of the election. Again, if you believe in like the elites and the globalists, they did not like when Donald Trump won. Okay, they hated it and they still do to this day. Hence, there's a deep state. Anyway, reducing the state's reliance on military, tourism, and luxury development. So okay, this probably means environmental nonsense. I thought women would love tourism because they have nothing better to do with their time besides frivolously spend monies and take vacations. So this one was a bit shocking to me. Anyway, and ensuring women have access to green. Okay, there it is. So green jobs, meaning this is about environmental nonsense. Again, if you support the environment, you're anti-human being. Sorry, you don't improve mankind unless you use the environment. Okay, whatever your belief system is, I believe God wants you to use the environment. Okay, it's for human beings to use. Okay, the environment isn't there to use you. It's you're there to use it. Without human beings, the idea of environment wouldn't exist. Sorry, human beings create these ideas. Hence there's a food chain. Anyway, renewable energy efficient, energy efficiency, and environmental management. Okay, so they want women to just be given jobs, construction jobs. No, they don't really want women to have construction jobs. What they imagine is women having corporate construction jobs. So they're at the top, and they have like little ants. There's a queen, and then there's a little workers. So that's what really this is saying. They want women to be given jobs. Again, when women get higher positions than men, women tend not to marry down. Okay, they don't date or marry down. They'll bang down, but they won't date or marry. Additionally, the Commission calls for the state implement reforms to reduce economic inequality, such as raising minimum wage. Again, women have poor ideas for single mothers and orphan families. Holy crap. So again, women don't really understand equality because their logic modes are lacking. They're also very egotistical, very narcissistic, right? And these are all like scientific based, psychological based things, right? If you get $25 an hour because you're a single mother, first it sets up a wrong pay structure, and then it'll just give women more incentive to be single mothers, which is probably the initiative by the communists, right? This is all flipping nonsense once again, but of course it's being pushed. Gosh. Anyway, rather than rushing to rebuild the status quo of inequality, the commission wrote we should encourage deep structural transition to again. Imagine the man saying he wants $25 an hour, while everybody else makes $12 an hour just because he made bad choices in life. Again, this is a woman having no responsibility for their actions. Okay, this all this is. Boy, I hate beating a dead horse. Anyway, but this report is a window into thinking of key interest groups ahead of the 2020 election and ongoing national debate on how to respond to the pandemic. More importantly, it highlights a risk viewing and the current crisis of political lenses such as feminism and gender equality. True. Okay, more than 68,000 Americans have lost their lives due to the pandemic. An estimated 30 million Americans have lost their jobs. Yes. In Hawaii, 93% of workforce has failed to file for unemployment. Okay. And still the challenges require politicians on the left and the right to again, the right is trying, but from what I've seen, the left is just horrible, absolutely horrible, pushing the environmental nonsense. Okay, so again, this is what I worry about. How will they use the pandemic to push an agenda with the election? I don't ever want mail-in ballots simply because we know they have and can be corrupted very easily. Okay, I don't even trust those flipping machines, the social machines. I don't trust them at all. Like towards the end of the last election, where you see from some states, all these debates for the machines came in blue when they're from heavy red areas, which is really like it makes you think something was going on. Anyway, I'll end this here. Won't touch upon this anymore. That's it. And you can read the article if you want. I'm trying to see if anything else of interest. But again, if you ever read the article, the most important things are always contained to the top. Or in modern day writing, most of the propaganda starts from the top and goes all the way to the bottom. But anyway, this article is pretty well written. It's by The Hill. It's again by Cameron Lips, excellent writer. It's the opinion piece, but it was excellent written. A little wordy, a little blocks a little broken, a little too big, but really well written. All right, take care, share, save, subscribe, thumbs up, bye.